Let's get started. Hey, welcome. If this is your first huddle, congratulations. Come early because you miss out. If you're coming in right now, we just admitted 9 more people. They're coming in late, coming in late, coming in late, right? You want to be here early. Get here at 11:20, 11:25. We'll open up at 11:25. We're starting to open up earlier and earlier and earlier so people can share and just community a little bit, have a little culture, right? But keeping in mind what this is meant to do, it's meant to empower us from the inside out. We build our businesses from the inside out. And you're going to hear when I get to the pro tip in a minute what I mean by that. But you are coming to this huddle today to receive something and to give. We're like a river. We're not a pond. We're not stagnant. We're like a river where it's always receiving, but always giving. And so when you come here, be a river. Don't just be a pond. Don't just receive. Don't just have a spring that fills you up. Come and receive, but also share. And when you get something from here, take it out there and share with business owners. You know, as I'm driving through town this morning, I had to go pay my property taxes. And as I'm driving home, I'm looking at places. I got to get out into this complex right here. I haven't talked to all those businesses right there. I got to go in there with my educational piece on Bank Breezy and get them. And it's inspiring. Otherwise, we're just a pond. We're just getting this information and we're stagnating. We got lily pads and nothing else, right? Let's be a stream. Let's be a brook, and let's be like the Grand Canyon. Let's make a major impact. It all started at Grand Lake in the top of Colorado, and now it's got the Grand Canyon, but it starts at a little lake with some springs way up there, but it keeps getting fed and fed and fed, and we'll keep getting fed and fed and fed and fed, and we can make an impact in the marketplace. But it all starts with you being more than just a pond, right? You got to receive it, but you got to share it. So thanks for huddling up today. We got a couple stories to share with you, but what I want to say is your thoughts. This is a transition. Your thoughts, my thoughts. I heard this last night. I'm like, I got to share that in the huddle tomorrow. They do one of two things. They either build a wall or they build a bridge. So your thoughts are either building, and my thoughts, our thoughts are building walls or bridges with our daily activity. So I'm going to embarrass them, or they're not busy right now. They're too busy for me to talk to. Those are walls. I don't know if I'm prepared yet to talk. I've already called a few. I don't need to call anymore. Those are all wall thinking. Wall thinking does not build bridges, does not build impact, does not create massive movement, right? You want to make a massive impact, you got to build bridges. We're all in the construction business with our thoughts. We're constructing bridges or we're constructing walls. Which one do you want to construct? Obviously, bridges. What's the difference? One is telling yourself why you shouldn't. One is telling yourself why you should. They're both true. They're both true. So those you think can, or what did Henry Ford say? Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. That's true. You're right. And so we have going forward right now an opportunity to believe or not believe, to build walls or build bridges. What are we going to do? We're going to build bridges. How do we do that? We exercise optimism and we go. We don't listen to the wall builder. We don't listen to the brick of destruction. We listen to the brick of construction. We don't build walls. We build bridges. We get out there and we extend. Hey, I'm in business funding. Have you ever heard of Bank Breezy? That is a bridge builder. That is a bridge builder. Hey, I'm in business funding. You ever heard of Bank Breezy? Easy opener. Hey, we don't know each other directly. I just want to introduce myself. I'm in business funding. Have you ever heard of Bank Breezy? That's a great thing. Now you can add in there, you don't know me directly, but I just saw your truck. You don't know me directly, so I wanted to reach out to make sure you've heard of Bank Breezy. I mean, it's lead with the education. That's a builder of bridges. You're going to build relationships. Relationships will equal revenue for you in the future by helping them grow their revenue now. Speaking of revenue now, here's a couple funding stories for you. These are 2 brand new ones today. Terrence Young out of Pennsylvania, nonprofit out of Pennsylvania. Client's a nonprofit, receives a deposit every month from a foundation, but it's late getting the money. They got payroll to make. They need money like now. We can't get them a core rate deal because core rates, you can't do nonprofits. It's a high risk deal, high risk. So we were able to get them a $20,000 funding in time to cover payroll. It's a flex rate deal. Terrence, great job referring them. Bank Breezy team, check this out. It took, because it's a nonprofit, very difficult. It took 14 emails, 9 text messages, 7 calls between the lender, the Bank Breezy team, and the client to get this done. See, it doesn't matter whether it's a $2 million deal or a $20,000 deal. Bank Breezy will do what it takes to hold the hand of the client to get it done. And that's what was required to get this one. Think of all that hours of time, all that effort of work, and they're not paid on commission. They're paid to do the job for all of us. That's a teammate you want behind the scenes getting those referrals. Great job, Bank Breezy team, Wade team. Great job, Terrence, referring that deal. And great job to all the lenders to make that happen. Next one, an old friend, Eugene Clapp. Eugene Clapp, software company out of California. The client has good credit, thankfully, because their revenues are dropping month after month, but they got a good idea to grow. 31,000 only in September was the revenue, 47 in August, 54 in July, 62 in June. They're going down. We were able to get them $74,000 because obviously there's some seasonal things involved. Flex rate, 48 weeks. The client accepted the offer. The final underwriting cleared. It's going to the funding call at 11:30 Pacific time today, which is what, 2:30 Eastern? So it'll be a funding call's happening. They'll get funded today. Great job, Eugene Clapp. I saw that app coming yesterday. I'm like, Eugene, go, buddy. Haven't seen Eugene in a while. Nice to see you back here live, Eugene. So those are two quick funding stories for you. I don't know what that software company's needs were, but software companies generally have to build and develop before they can sell, or they got to pay salespeople to sell. So I'm assuming their sales have gone down because they've got delivery issues of their product. Don't know. Maybe Wade's on and he can discuss why they were able to get such a high funding on a declining sales business. Usually that's a decline. So Wade might be on the phone with a client right now, but if he's listening, Wade, I'd love to hear how we were able to get them 74 grand, even though their sales are declining, because that's usually a decline. So there must be a good business thing going on there. Great job, Terrence. Great job, Eugene. Let's move on. So back to the bridge versus bridges versus brick walls, right? So bridge connects a business owner who doesn't know where to turn to the best funding offers available, us, right? One simple application, one quick upload. Our team walks them through everything for them. 20 plus funders out there competing to give the best offer. Half of them are going to decline it, but half are going to approve it. Best approval goes. It's all for free to you, and it's all for free to the business owner. So when you talk to a business owner today, the challenge is don't focus on necessarily selling the funding. Focus on building the bridge to the education. And don't allow the brick wall to come up. Don't allow it. Don't stop yourself. So today, if you haven't had your chance to build an educational bridge yet, you want to build 10 today. Reach out and build 10. It can be 10 texts, 10 emails, 10 phone calls. Make sure you've communicated the Bank Breezy story to 10 business owners today. You can do it for certain. 10 conversation will leave people more informed than before. Whether they apply or not doesn't matter, right? The outcome is not yours. A farmer doesn't grow the corn, but the farmer does have to plant the seeds and pull the weeds. So you can't have a brick wall and go, we're not going to grow any corn. We're going to have a drought and I'm not going to plant seeds and waste all my time. That farmer is going nowhere. The farmer says, hey, we're going to plant the seeds and we're going to pray for rain. We're going to pray for sunshine. We're going to pray for a great harvest. We're going to pray to keep the bugs off. Hey, we're going to be good, right? We're going to pull the weeds. We're going to take care of this plot. That's what our job is to do, right? So let's do that. 10 of those today. Each conversation's a brick laid, and each conversation not had is a brick laid. One's building a wall to stop you from succeeding. One's building a bridge to help you succeed. One brick by brick by brick by brick. Every conversation's a brick built. Every conversation you decline to do and pass on and thought is a brick built too. Obviously, we want to build bridges, not walls. So remember, walls isolate, bridges connect. Bank Breezy is your bridge to opportunity, and you're the bridge to every one of those clients out in North America. 9 million of them need to know who Bank Breezy is. I have a goal to make sure all 9 million business owners who are doing at least $15,000 a month, there's actually 9 million doing 20,000 or more, but all 9 million know who Bank Breezy is by the end of next year.